Hey there, Crafty. Yeah, I decided to try to start getting on before I go to work, then I don't have to worry about, like, the after? Oh my god, I've gotta, like, catch up on all the TikTok follows. I've gotten so far behind. How's your day going? I'm surprised you're up. I think I got everybody. Yesterday I got a disconnect and I'm like, damn it. Oh well. Back to the damn floor 1. I don't remember when I woke up. I woke up at some point. I did ask how you were doing on that. Did you ever answer that back yesterday? I was curious how that's been going. Because usually when you're streaming, I'm out working, so I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. Get any viewers yet? I would try to watch you while I'm out on the road, but my phone will not let me watch Twitch streams. It's so freaking old, it's barely able to do the Lift app. So, no, you don't need a bot for that. Basically, you're doing it from Twitch, right? You can actually go into the Twitch and cut and paste, like, their comments and stuff, and start blocking all of that through the Twitch, modification stuff. Like, I've banned phrases. Like, I don't get a lot of them anymore. Like, cheap viewers, the best viewers, like, you cut and paste all of that. Oh, I need to take some of those words out. Like, the hard word, I need to take care of that one. I need to... Since I think everybody's got the point on that one. That's good. But there is a way you can block phrases. Because I was getting them all the time and it was so annoying. Twitch is actually one of the better platforms about doing that. Kick? No. They suck. So yeah, it was going good yesterday, and then it wasn't going good, because they decided to freaking... So, when you're doing solo title runs, or full clear runs, if you end up getting a KO or a disconnect, that counts as a KO, like the disconnects, and I'm like, that sucks. give me a second and I'll look. It's gonna be under stream, the stream tab on your Twitch dashboard. It's gonna be under settings. I'm not sure if it's under moderation. Channel. I don't remember. Let's show me. Let's see. I used to know where it's at. Now I gotta find it again. I haven't had to ban anybody in a while. That one. Moderation? Alright, it's gonna be, they've changed it up, so it's gonna be under your settings, moderation, hit the all advanced settings, and then just scroll through. Down towards the bottom, there's going to be the auto mod section, permitted terms and phrases, block terms and phrases. So like, I can get rid of the hard comment because that one. But like, that's the one where you can block certain words, certain phrases. Because they all say the same thing, a lot of these people. So for a while, they just say the same thing. Man, they changed that page up. That tells you how long I've been out of it. Like a month? You tell me they changed that much stuff in a month? Hey, Gorby. Hey, your shout out didn't work. Give me a second. I'll give you a shout out. Oh, never mind. It worked. I wonder why it works with you and not everybody else. So that's where I go. So if somebody puts something in my stream, I'll copy it and paste it into the block phrases. Settings, moderation, And then just hit the show all advanced settings. It'll be towards the bottom. Block phrases. I would just wait until the next one and then just take those words and start banning what you don't want. That's what I would recommend. Because they're going to start, and what they're going to start doing is they're going to start changing like the syntax. Like they'll put like little slashes over letters, so you'll have to grab those as they show up. But that's what I did. I waited until the stream it's annoying. You cut and paste it, and then you freaking ban them from your channel right then and there. What I tell people is, it's not a matter of the quantity of viewers that you have, it's the quality of viewers. If you don't want them in your channel, you get rid of them from the very beginning. That way, your viewers know from the very beginning what you are wanting. But if you allow it and just build on quality or quantity first, like anything goes, you're going to build the wrong setting. And then you're going to be burnt out and depressed by the time you ever get to partner or whatever. I'm like, I still don't have a huge fan base, but it's because I don't want certain garbage in my channel. What, Gorby? I don't play World of Warcraft anymore, and you know that, so no wowsies. You are not garbage, because you would have been banned long ago if you had been. Does Aiden know you got this? He's gonna be mad you didn't share him any of this. Yep, he heard that. He didn't let you have any of this. Do you want one? It's a cinnamon roll. You can have this half if you want. I haven't eaten it. It's cinnamon rolls. You want some? Go get a fork and a plate or something. It's cinnamon roll. It's good, actually. That's like, you didn't offer that to him? He gonna kill you. Huh? Oh, that's funny. Oh, you'll have to click through the tabs to find that. There should be a way. I have to go back and look. Oh, yeah. So, if they come into your channel, you can click on their name either through the stream service that you're using, or you can go directly to your Twitch page while you're streaming and left click on their name, and it should come up. Bam. It's like a circle with a slash through it. I always have my channel up, so... I don't always have it to where I can see it, but if I need to go to it, I can. Just make sure you're muting it before stream, because if you got it up and then that sound ain't muted, you're going to overlap with yourself. What can you use that for? Hey Gorby, Aiden's wanting a piece of the cinnamon roll. Find it crafty, I'll look at them now. What's BS? Of course you can't ban yourself. You know how you ban yourself? You unfollow. But you would probably just do it to troll me and then just unfollow back. And besides, you can't get rid of me, Karma Man. We live in the same house, dear. And that's not a threat, that's a promise. You're the one that married me, that's your fault. So I've decided to relabel my Deep Dungeon crap to everything that can go wrong will go wrong because I've become the epicenter of that madness. You should probably go into your chat rules too, Crafty, and you'll just have to play around with the settings and the tabs and stuff, like moderation and all of them, just see what each one does. But you should have your chat rules, what you know, when people click on your chat when they first come in, it just has a, you know, whatever it is you're expecting. No, not just that, the actual rules, like, mine's like no talk of religion, no talk of politics and stuff. You want that, go to those channels that are designated for that. Like, I think your stream was labeled Bible study or something, so people automatically know that you're open for that, but you need to make sure that your rules are very clear about what you're expecting in that channel, because you might get some crazy weirdos in there. So, you know, if you have your boundaries set, like when I click, like, I don't want this talked about or whatever. It doesn't have to be nothing fancy, just like 1 or 2 words per line. I just think if you set your standards early, you'll be good to go. Yeah, just bring that to Gorby and he'll cut it for you. Because like that piece or that piece is good. If you need the lid's right there. You need that per plate. You know, the way I look at it is, like, especially for new streamers, and even the older ones, the vets, you should be, like, changing or improving your stream one day at a time. You don't have to make a lot of changes. You know, just try to learn something new, apply it. You know, because if you want to do this long term and not just a hobby, you should be always looking for ways to improve it and learn. Now I'm in the process of animating my thumbnails and stuff. That is not easy. I'm gonna put it on hold for a moment because my idea of what I want, the AIs and stuff like that, we don't mix well. I've actually gone in and started calling the AI stupid, and it's just like, well, we're sorry. What is it exactly you're wanting us to do? I said, stop being stupid. We don't understand. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm like... Does he not like it? I told him soon, I said, he might want this, and he's like, he comes running out of his room in R&B. It takes him... Well, it's probably new to him. But, it's free snacks? It's probably new to you. You see the label of my stream? This is what he's going to be called from here on out. No. Give that to him. He's the only one left in the house. You and her day. Let's stick it in your room. Or put it right there, it's fine. You like it? It's different. It does taste different. Oh my god, I need to freaking video clip that. I just heard you say you love something. You're always going, it's interesting. For you to say I love it? Wow. I think I just heard. Alright, the world's gonna blow up tomorrow. My son just said he loved something that he's eaten. Doing anything, it's just sitting there. I didn't know your food could move. I thought they were still in your mouth. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look, because they are still in your mouth. You know I ain't lying. What is happening to it? Because it's still in the same position that you had it in. Don't do that, because you'll waste a good piece of dessert there. You did say free snacks yesterday. Allergic reaction would send you to the hospital. No, you would be breaking out in hives, rashes. Do you even know what the term allergic reaction means? Do I need to Google the definition for you? Wrong term here. Reaction might be correct, but allergic reaction, no. Oh! Is that white chocolate? That's not white chocolate. Oh. Cream cheese then, maybe? Or is you're not allergic to cinnamon? Then you need to let him know so we don't get you cream cheese anymore. It's the only thing I can think of that's on that. Why is it every time you love something, you can't have it? So you're like, it's okay to die as long as I love it. Alright, my son's officially crazy. Shit, I just drank your soda. Sorry. Well, Gorby's making tea, so I'll get more later. As long as it's not going to make you go. I think he says he's having the kind of same similar reaction to the white chocolate, to the cream cheese. He says he's going to keep eating it anyway. Gorby, I did a boo-boo. Nice. And I'll admit, Crafty, when it comes to banning people, I'm very hesitant on it. Because I'm like one of those people, I don't like making enemies of people. But there was somebody in my chat, I won't say their name. Because, you know, they may like them or they may not. It was not you, or you would have been banned long ago. So, it's their behavior towards other streamers. The whole elitist attitude. When multiple people come to you and start complaining, and you talk to somebody and they can't accept that their behavior is affecting everybody else, and they see it as more of an attack than anything else, then you're gonna have to like just sit back and decide, do I want this person in my stream or not? It might be something that you're tolerating, but at the same time, if you know it's negative and it's affecting everybody else and they're not coming back, you're gonna have to probably make that hard decision. I had somebody like that, and as much as I didn't want to do it, I did it anyway. Because one person isn't gonna ruin for everybody else. I got tired of them coming in and just like, you're doing it wrong, or, you know, no, it's this, it's that. It's like, I don't need negative Nancy's. I don't need negative Karens. Dear God, please go find something that makes your life meaningful or something. Even I didn't want to come into my own chat. It was like, oh God. Every time she came in, it was like, Well, it's not so much that. It's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, if you're going to come in and just be negative to everybody else every time you come in, it's like, oh gosh. It's like, I get it. People have bad days, and I don't mind that. I'll sit here and listen. But it was like, she was calling people stupid, not researching it. They didn't know what they were doing. I was like, no, I've had enough. And so finally one day I said, you need to chill out. And she got mad at that. She got mad at me telling her to chill out. Alright, next floor I'm gonna spend like until I get to I'm gonna spend 11 minutes on this floor. Yeah, I know. And multiple people told me about it. Like, she was negative, very negative. And then I would go and talk to her about it. She's like, can I have the name of the person so I can just ban them from my stream? I don't want them in my stream. I was like, they don't want to go to your stream. And no, I'm not giving you their name. It was stuff like that. I'm like, no. And they would always message me privately. They never put it in chat. So it's like, I don't know what the deal is, but it's like, chill. Ooh, I need that one. So I've learned the higher you are for this first boss, the better. I've got the time, so I'm gonna spend it. I'm sorry, Aiden. I didn't mean to drink your drink. I know. It was instinctive. I'll get some more in a little bit. Actually, these aren't bad. I might actually start buying them. Well, you decided to keep eating it. Benadryl, if we got it. Here, you can take one. Corby can't have them, so. I need help opening it, though. does it say to take on the box in the directions? If you have an allergic reaction to it, it also says to take Benadryl. It's for allergies. Does anybody know anything about Benadryl? I think it's for allergies, right? And I think food might be on that category. That would be the first thing they give you. There you go. That's what they give you at first. Try one, see if it works. You shouldn't take the max amount unless it doesn't work. Get the scissors and cut it out. Start holding it. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna go any higher than this because the respawn rate is ridiculous. You know, when I want to kill a bunch of monsters, they're never around. Yep, nope. They're like, screw you, we're not respawning. So if we get one that doesn't have cream cheese, you want to try it? We'll find one that doesn't have cream cheese. Chestnut, unfortunately you like it, and that's why probably gotta go to your appointment here in a minute. I need to go get me some stuff out here real quick. And done. Alright. Everybody's time. I won't be disconnected. My poor son, he was allergic to these freaking... Not bad, but who says who can't eat it? It burns. What? He's having a kind of a reaction to cream cheese. That sucks. And he said he actually liked it. Yeah, I may be back on later tonight if I have time, but if I don't... music. Oh, good. If you don't see me on when you get back, I'll probably be on tonight, or I'll be on again tomorrow. I'm trying to get back into it. Me sleepy head needs to get it. Okay, so pick up a bunch, witch it, and let's go. That's a witching. We'll hold on to that. go ahead and use one more.
Air Force, how's it going?
I haven't seen you in a minute. I gotta go to work here soon. Yay, save me. Yep. We finally got approved for food stamps. I have never been approved for that. But apparently my husband told him, you know, we're starving. We're literally starving. And it's not for a lack of working. This government shutdown has really hurt because all my money comes from those soldiers and the soldiers aren't being paid right now. So yeah. So all the rides I normally get from them, ain't getting them. And the landlady's like, where's my water money? And I'm like, well, about that. Last month I made $3,800 on Lyft. This month I haven't even cleared $1,300. That's how much the soldiers use Lyft and Uber. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one affected. The entire system here in Colleen, you've been down here, everything revolves around those soldiers. So if they ain't getting paid, the rest of us ain't getting paid. And they're like, well, they'll get back paid. I was like, yeah, they'll get back paid, but we won't. So the money that's not being generated and cycled through the economy, We ain't gonna make that back up. It's like, really? We'll get back paid. Well, yeah, what about the rest of us? But they're expediting it, even though technically there's still a shutdown. The Texas government has said that they're going to go ahead and give us some food money and stuff, because it's like, they're like, well, what have you been eating? Ramen and tea? They're going to give it to us for a year. All they want to do is see my last 4 weeks of pay, which ain't good. And I've been up, you know, and I don't actually go and beg for money. I don't. I'm not that tight. And when they saw $1,200 for the last 4 weeks compared to last month, they're like, and I've only made $8,000 this year doing, you know, Lyft and stuff like that. Because the economy's really been hurting this year. So, yeah, we qualify. They said we can also send my daughter's autism packet to them. Because they're like, why can't you put her in daycare? And because she's level 3 autistic, nobody will take her without wanting $2,000 a month in childcare. We can't afford that. So one of us always has to stay home. She'll never be able to go to daycare. Even the schools don't want to deal with her. Which she's supposed to be in school. She's a little demon child, but she's our demon child. I love her. Because when she smiles so pretty. We're gonna try again in the spring. We tried it this year, but they told my husband while we were waiting for the special eds program to go through and for them to do the meeting, because even though you have the evaluation, they have to do a separate one to show an educational need, and they were telling him to do her homework so she wouldn't get absences. And I'm like, absolutely not. We got to pull her out until you can do your education meeting, then we will pull her out. Well, she's already almost 7. I said, I don't care how old she is. You're not going to tell us to do her homework. That's not going to do her any good. I was kind of really upset when they said to do that. I'm like, wait a minute, you're telling us to do her homework. Well, so she'll make sure that she's making attendance requirements. I was like, but that won't show an educational need. In fact, you'll think she's doing the homework. And then we found out they put her in the wrong grade anyway. They put her in 1st grade. I'm like, she's supposed to be in kindergarten. We did have her in pre-K back when she was old enough, but The problem we ran into was we didn't have all her documentation yet, because I told you how long it took us just to get her autism evaluation. And so they called CPS on us for child neglect because of all the issues we were having. Even though all of that got cleared up, we had all the doctors and stuff like that kind of confirm everything that was going on. The school didn't care. All they have to do is say, well, we think. They don't even have to confirm that something's going on. They can just accuse you. You can't even sue them back. It sucks. Well, they had good intent. Good intent for what? Because I was in pre-K too. No, actually, I don't even think I ever went to pre-K. In Germany, the rules were a little bit different. I started kindergarten at 4 years old. Because my 5th birthday fell within the time limit to turn 5 before the end of the year. And so I started kindergarten around 4. My poor mom. She's like, did you have a good day at school? And I wouldn't tell her anything about what I learned at school. I told her what I learned on the bus. She's like, well, what did you learn today? I say, nothing. But hey, Mom, what does SOB mean? And I actually said it. And this is back when she was super Catholic. And it didn't help that my daddy was Southern Baptist too, so you know what? I don't even know how those two got married. Those two don't exactly get along. Those two, like, entities in themselves don't get along. But they got married. Southern Baptist and a Catholic getting married. That's almost like asking the moon and the sun to start dancing with each other. It doesn't happen. Now she doesn't go to church anymore. It's okay though. God, I still remember when my dad was in the army, she used to iron underwear. Iron! And if they didn't have the exact creases, oh Lord. She ironed the socks, she ironed the underwear, she ironed the ties. She ironed everything. Yeah, no, I get it. She still believes, you know, and I normally don't have religious conversations, but yeah, she didn't go to church anymore, but she still believes. She didn't exactly align with their rules. This was a woman that read that book every freaking day. Not just what we wanted to read, but all of it. She could probably quote that thing sideways, backways, all kinds of things. You know, I read the first book once, the Genesis. You know, it scared the living tar out of me. I think I was only like 6 when I read the whole thing. He was scary. You get like through the first couple of chapters like, oh, this is good, and then you get to the rest of Genesis and it's like, oh god, it's scary. But anyway, how was your trip to, where'd you say you were going to Amarillo? How was that? Tron Era's disappointed as expected. I haven't seen anything about Tron except for the original. I haven't even seen the newer ones. I get kind of a little burnt out when they constantly make remakes of movies that were already good. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow? I'll probably be out on the road, but I want to stop into your channel at some point. So, yeah, I won't be late on purpose, but I'll at least stop in. Thursday about 8 p.m. because that's the day Jackbox 11 comes out. Is that going to be every time or just this week? Okay. Jackbox 11, is that like just an update or what? Or an expansion? I miss hanging out. I wish I wasn't so busy all the time, but you know, you gotta roll with the punches, you know? The economy's bad, you gotta do what you gotta do. Man, I'm starting to understand what the Great Depression's all about. We're kinda living through it. Okay, okay. Your fruit should like that then. You once asked me, like, do you play any other games? Yes, sometimes. But I think I'm addicted to this stupid game. It's not so much stupid as I'm just addicted to it. There's challenges that I have not finished, and I don't want to give up on it. It's just the next pack will go, but the plan Trivia Murder Party 3 will be delayed. What's that one? Purification. Okay, cool. Oh man, that's brutal. But the good thing is, if we get $400 something a month for food stamps, that means I can redirect all that money I've been spending on food to bills. It's actually gonna help. Because every time I go out now, it's like, we need this, this, and this, and then I have nothing left. And I was like, when am I gonna spend it on the bills? I was like, oh my god, I can't. I was like... No, I meant like, the money I'm using to buy food will now go to the food for the food stamps, and then I can take the money I'm spending on food and apply it to the bills. If that makes sense. No, you can't buy anything non-food related anymore. I'm glad they kind of got rid of that idea. Food stamps is supposed to be for food. You know, I've been having arguments with people that, you know, the ones that buy like cigarettes and alcohol, I have huge debates about this one. It's like, if you're starving, you should not be buying alcohol or cigarettes. They're like, but I'm like, but nothing. If I don't have food, then I shouldn't be buying that. I should be buying food. Because we know how expensive both those items are. And I'm not against people doing whatever. But, come on, priorities, man. That's a luxury, not a need. And, you know, I had a long talk with CPS about that issue. They said being poor is not a crime. What is a crime is when they come in and start inspecting your house and they see nothing but booze and cigarettes everywhere, they're going to look at you like, why are you spending all your money on this instead of food? We had long discussions about that, and I totally agree with it. I've even had their help on, like, they've given us clothes, they've given us, like, beds for the kids. I must have gotten a good one, because she was great. I loved her. She was awesome. this is, in case you're wondering, this is one of the newer deep dungeons that just recently came out. So, I kind of put the other one on hold, that I still haven't beaten. I just came into this one. It's a lot of fun. Okay, the next set I have not beaten yet. It's probably going to be my last set before I go to work. And let's hope I don't get disconnected this time. Yesterday I got disconnected on the 24th floor. Oh man, every time my son finds something, I buy snacks for my son to try. And every time he starts to say he loves something, he has an allergic reaction. It sucks. He can't have honey bun rolls with cream cheese on it. 22! No, I disagree. Sorry? Okay. Ooh, that's a huge floor. Yes. Let's just do. Ooh, that's the first time that's gone up in a while. So I bought my daughter a sand bucket yesterday because it was only $1. She is absolutely loving it. She's putting all her little stuffed animals inside and carrying them around. Well, I've never been to this set. I'm pretty sure if whatever this little thing here is on the left here, that glowy thing, I'm pretty sure that's what killed me. Might be some timer on it that's a one-shot. Eh! Oh well. No. Watch out for that one. Shad face. Alright, I gotta go to work. So, you got any recommendations for me to raid out to, Air Force, since you're here still? Let's find somebody to raid out to. Alright, let's find somebody to raid out to. Oh, hey, Chubby Bro. Yeah, I haven't been on that set before, so, and I've been doing this blind. I haven't been watching anybody else do these. Not yet. Kind of want to figure it out. Let me see. Who am I rating out? I gotta go to work anyway. But, I know now. I think it was that glowy thing that killed me. Let me see. Who are we rating out to? Anybody doing deep dungeons today? Who we got today? Nope. Nobody. I'm just looking for somebody. Unless you guys have a recommendation. Let's see what we got. I'll be back on tonight or tomorrow morning sometime. Do it again. Let's see what this person's doing. I don't even see them on. They're offline. Why is it showing me a channel they're offline too? Anyway, I can't find nobody, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and I'll talk to everybody late either tonight or tomorrow sometime. And